Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Bedroom Diaries. My name is Tobe and you are in my bedroom. Um a short while back I met someone, she's about 28 or 29 maybe. And we were talking about kids and life, and she said she doesn't think she ever wants to be married or have kids, and her reason for this is that she felt she was too selfish. She's still at that point where her life is all about her, and she doesn't think she has what it takes to give that focus to another human being, let alone a child. At first, I was like, and then when I thought about it, I was like, girl, you got something going. Here is my thoughts. I'm sure a lot of people will be like, what kind of human being is that? How selfish can somebody be? Why would you even be saying things like that? Oh, you don't want to have a child because you're so focused on yourself. This, that. It's true. Now, let's be real. Having kids and getting married, these are things that require you to focus less on yourself, require you to be less of self and more of someone else. Especially having kids. For the first few months of a child's life, they are completely dependent on you. Completely. And they're so dependent that you even have to learn to read their minds. They cannot communicate, so you need to know when their cry means that they're sick, and when their cry means that they've poo-pooed, and when their cry means whatever else cries can mean with babies. So you literally need to become a mind reader. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of lack of selfishness to do that. So I feel that if a person says, I am at that point in my life where I am very focused on myself and I am very selfish and I don't want to have a child because I do not see myself being able to sacrifice so much for that child, I feel like a person who makes that sort of decision should be respected. I mean, it definitely is better than having a child just because they say you should have a child and then you do your child anyhow, or you go and dump the child in the toilet, or you do different crazy sorts of things. And I was just thinking about it. I mean, I didn't have a conversation about it with anyone, but I was thinking about it because really, when there are responsibilities, when there are things that you want to do that require some level of responsibility, I think it is important to ask yourself, am I really at that place in my life where I can do this? I can remove everything else and do this, give this my 100%, especially when it is a real responsibility that involves the lives of other human beings, or the emotions of other human beings. Let's even talk about relationships. Going through lots of things in my life, I feel like I started dating too early. I started dating at a point when I didn't even know what dating was. So I've come to okay, these are the mistakes that you made, let's try to fix them phase. But even for dating, don't just date because everyone is dating, especially if you're young, if you're a teenage girl and you're really going through that phase where your body has started to form and people have started to tell you that you're a fine girl and all that. Don't date just because all your friends are dating. Don't be in too much of a hurry to say, oh yeah, I've got a boyfriend. Don't be in SS1 and be trying to get a boyfriend who's already working. Don't be in a hurry, because you're going to be dating someone. You will be responsible for a lot of things that involve that person. The way you portray yourself, the way you carry yourself, the sorts of conversations you have, even the decisions that you make about your own life will be affected by your choice to date a person or not date a person. So think about it. This brings me to another person that I knew in university. I almost said his name just now. I won't say it. But he lived in Festac and I grew up in Festac. So we had that whole, we're Festac kids type of thing going on. And while we were in school, he never dated. If you went to Madonna, you would know school fees was not a walk in the park. I mean, for some people it was, don't get me wrong, but then most of us in Madonna didn't didn't look forward to the time when we had to pay our fees because it was pressure for most people. It was expensive. And throughout the time we were in school, from pre-degree up until final year, he never dated anyone. And one time, we were talking. I was like, "How come you never find boy like you? You not have girlfriend? What's up?" And then he says, "It's not like I didn't see girls that I liked, but for me, dating someone meant I would have to be able to be the man, to be there for her. Okay, what if I'm dating someone in school? I'm having difficulty paying my own school fees. When she has difficulty paying her school fees, what will we do? We'll sit down and cry together." What's that? That he wanted to be at a place where when he's dating his girlfriend, even if he can't do the big things like pay her school fees, he can tell her, "Babe, come, let's go out and have, some nice romantic dinner or something. Do something special, spend some money." How was he supposed to do that when he was surviving on a pocket money of 5,000 naira a semester? And when he said that, I respected him because he was being real. He wasn't coming to say this whole, "Oh, if you love me, you will suffer with me" type of thing, which is not a bad thing to say, but why must that be the case? He looked at himself and he said to himself, "I want to date, I want to have a girlfriend, but I am not in a position to have a girlfriend the way I want to have a girlfriend, and so I'm going to chill." And he chilled. He didn't date anyone till he finished school. Now he's married though. He's married. I don't know if he has a kid yet, but he's married. And he's married happily. I think he's married happily. Maybe I don't know. But as far as I know, he's happy with his wife. And they're doing all of the things that, he always wanted to do for the woman that he would be with. His own choice not to date wasn't based on religion or "I want to be celibate." It was based on clear, logical fact. I want to feel like the man in my relationship. I am not at the point where I can be the man the way I want to be the man. I will chill. As a girl, you want to date someone, you want to be with someone. Can you deal with the responsibilities that would require of you? Can you deal with the sacrifices that would require of you? If you're not at the point in your life where you can, then don't. And this is for everyone, not just for girls, for everyone. So as much as I think, deciding not to have kids ever in your life is a bit of a selfish thing, I feel it is a selfish thing that is absolutely justifiable. Because if you know you cannot do it and do it well, then don't do it. I might be wrong, but that is what I think now. But let me have your own thoughts. Yes, go on the comment section underneath and put up your thoughts. My name is Tobe. I will see you on the next episode of Bedroom Diaries. By the way, you can tell that all the videos with me looking like this are being shot on the same day, right? I'm literally just going and changing my top and coming back to shoot. But hey guys, don't forget to follow me on social media at Tobe the Diva, and big shout out to everyone who is checking out the MPW podcast. I really appreciate. I got a mail from someone in Ghana, and I won't even lie. I saw the mail. I took a screenshot. I sent it to the person that has been supporting me a lot through this project, and as I sent it to him, tears dropped from my eyes because Ghana, really, I wasn't expecting that. So thank you to everyone, and to people giving me feedback and sending me stuff they want me to go through. I am very, very happy to be doing this with you, and just thanks. Thanks is all I can say. Thank you for trusting me to go on this journey with you. So I'll see you again on the next episode of Bedroom Diaries. Until then, peace out, brothers and sisters.